I feel like I was the smartest person in that situation. I feel like I had the brightest brain.
In the front seat there, his head tipped back. My mama, his head tipped back.
Whose car is that? You know you get out of this car in that alley. You know it's you because your GPS puts you there.
This is Zavon Simmons, Antonio Carr, and Zavon Terrell. And together, these three dummies think they can walk away scot-free after taking the life of a man sitting inside his car. But the evidence says otherwise.
Like that, just like you take some bullets out your gun and you give it to him. That's not how science works.
It's like this. Put your fingerprint there and put mine. It's exactly the same thing with a gun.
And now, detectives will get them to turn on each other.
So he's been talking a lot. All these pages here, that's just a summary of everything he said.
With each unaware that they're only digging deeper graves for themselves.
So who are you leaving out and why?
I'm not leaving nobody out.
So who's that third person?
Keep going.
Okay.
What?
On the night of May 18th, 2023, Kevin Cross was sitting in his car outside a McDonald's on 50th and Hampton in Milwaukee when two men approached the car and opened fire. Kevin didn't survive, and his cousin was wounded. And the one man in the car who walked away without a single bullet wound, while everyone around him was shot, was hiding something that would take detectives 2 years to uncover.
Here, swing your arm this way though, so I'm not trying to handcuff you. I'm trying to get it off you. I just didn't want to twist your arm. I can get you some smokes, but...
Hey, look, I already know y'all can talk to me about last night. All I'm saying is after I tell you the truth about what happened,
okay.
y'all check that. Y'all check, because I know yesterday his sisters called me and they said it was a ring camera. Y'all check the ring camera.
Okay, before we get into that though, okay, I want to make sure that, first of all, I got all your information correct, okay? I'm going to go get a water. Do you want anything?
Yeah, I want water.
Water? Okay, give me 1 second.
All right.
Antonio was already pressing detectives for the ring camera footage because he was in the car that got shot up. In his mind, that's proof enough he had nothing to do with the shooting. Miraculously, he was the only one who wasn't hit by a bullet. But that was all part of the plan.
So, let me ask you first, why do you think you're here?
One, I got a VIP hub.
Okay, what's your on paper for?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I catch so many cases, bro. I don't even know what's on my paper for right now.
Gotcha. Are you under absconder status or what?
Yeah, I'm absconded. That's what they tried to say they called me for yesterday, but I knew it wasn't this time, bro. I just really, you just tell me I gave, bro. For real. Like, I'm gonna tell you what you wanna know, bro. I'm just being honest with you.
Okay. Well, I want to start off with an incident that happened Sunday night. Okay? Your name's been mentioned that. Any idea what I'm talking about?
Sunday, what's today?
Today is, I'm sorry. Sorry. Today's Saturday. So I'm referring to an incident that happened on Friday, actually.
Today.
Actually, before we get started on that, let me, just so I can see, make sure that, I got a couple photos here. I want to make sure I show you to see if this is who you're referring to, okay?
Okay. Yeah, make sure you get everything right, bro.
Who's this young man?
That's Tom.
That's you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's this? All right. So the incident is with him. Okay.
So I'll tell you what happened though?
Mm-hmm.
So he called me earlier in the day, yesterday, whatever the day it happened, but he called me like, hey cuz, you gonna shoot my video? I shoot videos. So he like, gonna shoot my video. The other guy that was in the car,
Okay.
I don't know his last name, I'm gonna tell you that now. I don't know him like that. I just know that's his cousin or something.
Is this?
This is a person video I'm supposed to be shooting.
All right. So this is.
This who called me though, kid.
Okay.
I be with them here and there.
All right.
So he called me about him. He like, yeah. Well, he put it on a three-way call. He like, yeah, shoot my video tonight. I'm performing tonight at the club. He's supposed to perform yesterday night at the club.
How long you?
I'm giving the house corrections. I didn't get to really be around until Tank just came on.
Okay. So.
That's his cousin.
You've known him months?
Yeah, I've known him for years.
Years?
Yeah,
okay.
Years.
And what about him?
I don't know him like that. Literally, like it took him to bring him around.
All right, so you met him.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And then I was like, he was like, you want to shoot his video? I'm like, yeah, I got y'all. He like, all right, cuz I'm finna, I guess he be catching heads. I don't know if you know what that is, but serving, you know, whatever. Like, I'm gonna catch my heads, I'm gonna pull up on you. I'm like, all right, bet. And if you know, when he say he gonna pull up on you, you're not gonna pull up on you right away. He gonna take 2 hours. So while he say he gonna pull up on me, I went to go do what I have to do, me and my girl. So I go back home.
What time did he reach out to you to do this?
It's early. He reached out to me like 9, 8.
In the morning?
In the morning. Like he be up. I be up. You know what I'm saying? I be up at 6 in the morning. He post stuff on social media. It show you 6 in the morning.
Have you done that type of work for him in the past?
Yeah, I just shot a video for Kev. I got a video on my computer. I can show y'all proof, evidence. That's what I want to show y'all, evidence. I was just working on a video.
Okay.
Literally just working on one.
This is a performance Antonio is going to keep up for the next several hours, trying to convince detectives he was nothing more than a hired cameraman who happened to be sitting in the wrong car at the wrong time. Kevin Cross's car. What he has no way of knowing is that 2 years from now, someone he's never once mentioned by name is going to tell a completely different version of why he was really there.
So you guys are sitting on near the McDonald's on the street.
We just sitting there, literally just sitting there. Somebody walked past the first time, we all looked. Now mind you, I ain't got no gun or nothing. You go see this on the ring camera, that's why I'm gonna shoot back or anything. So I'm kind of really paranoid. Just being honest, I'm really paranoid because for one, we on somebody block that we don't know where we at. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he be right here on the regular, but.
Did he tell you specifically why that block? Was he supposed to meet somebody
he was
there?
waiting
Was he
on the
gonna
head.
serve someone?
He was waiting on the head. That's why I said. That's why I'm telling y'all. I feel like that was his baby mom because it was a female that called him. Like, can they get this? And then he like, okay, I'm here. So then they called back again a good 15 minutes later and said the same thing. Like, you're still there? He like, yeah. But not. Then they call again. I don't know if this was them calling again.
Any idea who he's talking to?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know his head. I don't know. I just. Bro, I just be not trying to frustrate you or
you're
exit nothing out, but I just know, bro. I just know, and I just know dude out he's with. So I don't know none of his heads or nothing. I just know him and his sister, they both get active. But anyway, they called. He like, I'm still here. Now the third time somebody called because he got 2 phones. He got like 3 phones, but he got like 2 phones at the time. The third, one of the phones that he already owned right now, he on the phone with his mama. His mama on the phone. She like, I'm on my way there to the performance. So he like, okay, mom. She talking to him though, but this iPhone. He grabbed the phone back from bro after they get done talking. He like, yeah, mom. So but he mumbling a little bit. So that's how I'm knowing like he take perks. Cause like when he get like that, he get to just force me. I was always like go home. Like he know that if he was alive, he'd tell you. Like,
is he a performer too, or just?
Right, but he not a performer. I'm saying he don't push his music or nothing. Like I got music, I got videos, and you know I push people videos.
So when he's talking to he's kind of slurring his words.
Yeah, kind of like he kind of a little bit about that. And that's how I'm knowing. But I'm knowing we finna go perform, so I'm knowing we all trying to get high.
Sure.
In some type of way, so we can have a good time. So next thing you know, somebody walked past the first time. It was a dude with mask on. He kind of walked kind of gay. We looked. It wasn't on nothing. He wasn't on nothing. He go towards Hampton way, like the main street of Hampton, so we could see if he was on.
Any idea what he was wearing?
He was wearing like, I can't even tell you, but it was nighttime. I just was focused on his hands.
What side of the street are you guys parked on, if you know?
So if this McDonald's, we on the opposite side.
So you're on the cross street from McDonald's?
Yeah, where they come from. We right here on this side, and then this side is
where's the dude walking, on the side of the McDonald's or on the side of your?
No, on the same side.
Okay.
But he coming from this way though. He coming from the way that we can see him, and then he going towards Hampton, the main street of Hampton. So we look at him and nothing happened. So dang. Next thing you know, I'm sitting there, me talking. Like we talking about like how he wants to be. So next thing you know, all you hear is the front door of cab door open. But as soon as it opened, that's why I say, like when I was talking to his sisters the day it happened, I talked to his sister and I was telling them my side. She said it looked like it must look like a robbery. It wasn't no robbery because as soon as the door opened, they shot. You know what I'm saying? It was an instant shot. It wasn't no give me this, give me that.
Do you recall if because obviously he's in the driver's seat and the front passenger
seat, and I'm in the back in the middle.
In the middle. Okay, so that's
I ain't towards no door. I ain't towards this door, that door. But I was on the left door at first. But ever since dude walked past, I'm trying to see who the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like look at my surroundings now, because I'm like the fuck. But as soon as the door opened, it was it happened so fast, bro. I don't know if it was door, my door, his door. I just know I seen that door, and as soon as it opened, I heard it, and and it was but I'm ducked. And next thing you know, I get out the pack. This is what you're gonna see on the ring too. I get out the pack. I get out the drop. Wherever seat I'm in the back seat. I get out the seat. And as I'm not gonna do nothing, but as I get out the seat, I'm running this way. This the yard. Okay, look, this the yard we in. We on this side of the street, bro. Now on this side would be where McDonald's at. It's a yard right here.
Here, I think I printed out some photos.
Yeah, I can just explain it to you perfectly.
First of all, is this the car that you were in?
This the car we was in, and I was in the back seat.
Okay.
According to Antonio, Kevin's behind the wheel with his cousin riding up front, while Antonio sits dead center in the back. And when one door suddenly swings open with no warning and no demand made, he bails out the back seat and runs for the nearest yard.
Are you ever to see who was shooting? Like who opened the door?
No, nothing. I ain't
No description of...
And they had a mask on. Because when they was running, I told you I'm across the street now. I can look and see what's going on. I can see everybody that was shooting had a mask on. And then they running back towards Hampton, like towards the main street. So that's probably gonna all be on camera right there by that store right there. It's a store right there. So they run towards that way. One of them fall too. One of them fall. He ended up slipping and fall. And bro still shooting at him. So I'm scared as a bitch. So now as I'm looking at it happen, I'm still standing right here in this spot. Right here, like in the corner.
So as they're running towards Hampton, he continues to shoot?
Yeah, as they running towards Hampton, I think he stopped shooting. I don't know. I think it was still more shots going though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It happened so fast, bro. I'm trying to just give it to you accurately how I remember.
Okay.
I'm still right here by this gate right here. It's a little ass gate. I'm still right here. Right there in that first house. You gonna see it. But I'm still right there and shit. And then as I'm sitting right there, like, cuz. But he's saying like he hurt me, like, cuz. I'm like, cuz, you good? Is you good? But I'm still standing right here. I ain't gonna lie, I'm so scared. I'm like, is you good? Is you good? I'm not knowing if they finna come out the other cut. I'm just scared, bro. So he like, is you good? I'm damn near scared to run up to cause I'm thinking, when something like that happen, I ain't never been in that. So it's like, was they trying to, I'm thinking, what they trying to say? I don't know what was in my thoughts, but I'm like, is you good? He's like, yeah, bro, come help me. I'm like, all right, so I walk over there. He like, cuz, help me take out of the car. I'm like, what you mean? That's when I look over and I see Kev dead. Like this, he in the front seat.
In the car?
Yeah, he was in the front seat dead, his head tipped back. On my mama, his head tipped back.
You remember where he was hit?
I ain't see that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't even see, like, all I saw was one little streak of blood coming across his face. It would happen so fast.
In his face?
Yeah, on his face. So, like, I don't know where he exactly got hit at.
That's Antonio's version. But detectives already have someone else connected to this exact car, a man named Zavon Terrell, whose surveillance reportedly places walking up to Kevin's Infiniti right before the shooting. Unlike Antonio, Zavon's on probation, which means the state already knows exactly where he was that night, whether he wants to admit it or not.
Well, I'm going to explain this to you. I'll tell you what it is, and I want you to understand something right quick. You could either be a person that's involved in this, or a person that's more like a witness to this. But there's no middle ground, meaning that you, for example, because you're on probation, you have a GPS bracelet.
Exactly.
You can't really deny that you're at this location.
Exactly.
And based on the video that we recovered, you're definitely there. I'm not saying you're necessarily part of what happens, but you're definitely there because you're on video. And I wasn't sure until I came and saw you that that's definitely you in that video, because I never met you before.
Okay.
But after I see this video, I'm like, oh yeah, that's him. But I'm not saying that you're doing anything wrong in the video other than this maybe running away after it happens, which is pretty common in something like this.
Exactly.
I'll be straight up, this is a homicide. So that's why, you either want to be a witness, you probably want to be a witness more than you want to be involved, right?
We can talk, absolutely.
Before we get to talking though, you know what I gotta do, right?
What?
I gotta read your rights.
Oh, absolutely.
So I told you what this is about. I didn't really put all my cards on the table, but I'm being honest with you to start. After I tell you that, do you know what I'm talking about?
No, you said that. You said you ain't put your cards on the table.
What's that?
You said you ain't put your cards on the table.
I said I did put my cards on the table.
Okay.
So after I told you that this involves a homicide, do you have a better idea why you're here?
You just said you saw me running away. That's it. I could tell you what happened, what I was doing, but
That's a good starting point, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Zavon Terrell is already wearing a court-mandated GPS bracelet from a prior case, and he's too dumb to realize how it works, which means detectives technically know where he's been before he's even said a word. So they're more interested in who he was with. And soon, Antonio's name and photo will come up.
Now, just because I'm showing you a picture and you don't know them makes it like the end of the world. And some of these people you might not know, but their names have come out. Really?
Oh, let me see. No.
Okay. Whose car is that? If I told you it was like maroon.
That's what's my car.
Who?
That's
How do you know just from looking at a black and white picture that's her car?
Cause you said it was be maroon. That's a Volvo.
Yep.
I know she had a Volvo. I just don't know. And the last time I heard from her, they was into it. I don't know who had the car. Police was involved.
How long ago was that?
I don't know. Probably like a week or two. I don't know.
Okay.
Couple weeks.
That's another picture of the same thing. So you just know he's got a red Volvo? Unless somebody know. When's the last time you were in that car?
They picked me up from that car. They picked me up from work. Probably like a week ago. They picked me up from work.
They picked you up and took you where?
Probably like probably Monday. But she picked me up. She dropped me off at my mom's house. I'll be having to get my daughter from off the bus.
Okay.
Every day.
Okay. All right. You were in that car on Thursday.
Thursday.
Mm-hmm. The reason I know that is you're seen getting out of that car on Thursday on Hampton.
Where?
In the alley.
No, what alley?
You know where the smoke shop is? Across the street from there. So I think it's a smoke shop on 51st Street, out 51st and Hampton. Right. I don't know what exactly this building is right here then. But on the video from this building, so that's McDonald's, that's the liquor store, that's whatever this is. It shows you getting out of this car.
Thursday.
Yep. The video shows you getting out of that, right where that arrow puts you, out of this car. So, this is the predicament you and I have to face right now. And there could be any number of reasons why this is the case, but I'm just gonna point it out to you. We know you get out of this car in that alley. We know it's you because your GPS puts you there. That's not different than what you've told me so far, right? And why are we here?
You said we were for homicide.
That's right, because he got shot and killed. He was driving that car. And he was also shot, but he lived. And, well, actually, I'm sorry, he wasn't shot, but he got arrested because of his involvement in this. He's been in custody for like, since Friday. So he's been talking a lot. In fact, I'm not going to show you the particulars, but I've printed this out just so you can see. All these pages here, that's just a summary of everything he said. Okay? Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know how tight you are with him, but he's got a lot more going on than you do, in any sort of way. If you know him, you know that, I'm pretty sure.
The detective is pulling a fast one here by mentioning the stack of pages Antonio's already given them. Zavon's name hasn't actually come out of Antonio's mouth, but there's an implication. He's basically telling Zavon to talk now or let Antonio finish writing the story for the both of them. Classic divide and conquer. And Zavon's about to decide which side of that story he wants to be on.
So one other question, I guess I'll explain this to you, and then you can tell me what you have to say about it. So, you know him, right, Antonio?
Mm-hmm.
Antonio got arrested a couple days ago. Do you know what for?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know what Antonio's been doing?
No.
Okay. So, when he got arrested, it was for something at the time unrelated to this, okay? When he got arrested on Friday, there were 3 guns in his house. Now, those guns got test fired, and they all matched the homicide scene. Now, the victim, the dead guy, he did have a gun, but it was never fired. But I'm not disputing your story about that, because he did have a gun. He might have been reaching for it, I don't know. But that means there was 3 other guns from a combination of people inside and outside of that car that could have been shooting, right? So, how do you figure that Antonio, who you don't see that day, ends up with 3 guns used from a homicide at 50th and Hampton?
I'm not sure.
That's pretty messed up, right?
It is. But I had nothing to do with no shooting. No gun, nothing. I don't even own a gun, none of that.
So, for example, your DNA wouldn't be on any of those guns, right?
No,
So you cool giving me a DNA sample?
absolutely.
Alright. And it's just you and this unknown guy who you don't know, right?
I'm not sure, like, if he related to one of them or who, no.
Well, I think you understand what I'm getting at here. Because you said you weren't shooting, right? Well, we know that there's 4 guns at least involved. 1 that the dead guy didn't shoot, and then 3 other guns. 1 of them may have been fired from inside, but that leaves 2 on the outside. As far as I know, there's only, from what you say, there's only 2 people on the outside.
Right.
So I'm just doing the math here.
Oh, you can take my DNA. I'm not, that's...
All right, cool.
This is the same math Antonio is about to be asked to explain in his own room, except he doesn't know it's coming yet. 2 of those guns are going to turn up exactly where he was arrested, less than 10 hours after the shooting. The question is whether that's a coincidence or proof that shooting a video wasn't the only kind of shooting Antonio had planned that night. And if watching 3 people try to outdumb each other in 3 separate rooms is your thing, consider subscribing.
But
So you're saying you were not armed definitely during this time?
I wasn't armed. I didn't have nothing. I don't got no gun, no nothing, bro. I ain't have nothing. It would have been, because let's put it like this. If they trying to make it seem like it's 3 of us with guns shooting back at them, where's these 3 guns? But either way it goes, like, I don't know if they found something on, because we never touched them. Literally never touched him. I never pulled him out the car. I didn't want to touch him. I was scared as a bitch. And then, like, hell no. I was just too much going on. I'm thinking in this type of scene, the police pull up a minute later. So I really wanted to move the scene because I ain't want to get caught yet. I got a bad way. That's just me being honest. I got a bad way, a little girl.
You were texting before?
What you mean?
You said a couple days before
When?
this incident happened?
I've been texting since he came on. I mean,
Okay.
he came on.
Okay. What were the texts about?
Y'all got his phone.
I
Y'all
know.
seen his phone. It's just, hey, can I get some meet me here for some weed?
Okay, and what else?
Videos.
Yep.
That's it.
And keep going.
Bang, bang.
What?
Come on, man.
It may or may not go bang. Look for the truth here. Look familiar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Where? Where those guns look familiar? Not trying to mess with you or anything.
No, this some middleman stuff.
Okay.
Let's talk about this.
That's a middleman.
What do you mean?
That's like if you know somebody who got some guns for sale or got anything for sale. Hey, you tell your guy, hey, I got this, bro got this for sale, or I got this for sale.
They talk about it.
What you mean talk about it?
Who are you selling it for?
I ain't want something for nobody, bro. I just saw it.
Where?
Online, on social media.
You tell me.
I mean, y'all listen. I'm doing it finna stop this interview because for one, I'm telling y'all something, and y'all want me to incriminate myself into like that's dumb. That's dumb. This not the same gun as this.
Yes, it is.
You know how we can tell? Same serial number.
Where the serial number at?
When we zoom in on the computer.
Where the serial number at?
We just checked.
All right. So,
Mr. Carr, here's the deal. Okay? This shooting happens at 10:45 on Thursday. You're arrested at 9 in the morning. The guns used to do this are located in the residence where you were arrested at.
About 9 to 10 hours later.
Okay? You are not in a good place right now. Hear me out.
That's
okay?
cool.
And I've known you for a long time.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay? You're not in a good place right now.
That's cool.
Okay? But these can go a couple different ways here.
It can.
It definitely can. Because it's not looking good right now. Alright? And I know why, obviously you're not going to get rid of something that has monetary value. Monetary value is money, right? Everything has a price on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And guns clearly have a monetary value that you can make some money off of. I'm not trying to diminish what you do, okay? Getting out of jail and being a felon, alright?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're not felons, but we deal with felons every day. It's not easy to make money. Fair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so people do things just to survive and work, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I get it, okay? So we get this here, we get this, okay? And these are the same guns that were found the next day.
And you had questions about the casings. Those casings from the scene were the same casings from here, okay? So that means that it was the same gun.
Just because it was the same shells?
Yeah, the shells have like a fingerprint.
Man, that's just like you take some bullets out your gun and you
No.
give it to him. That's not how science
It's like this, put your fingerprint there and put mine. It's exactly the same thing with a gun.
Clearly, Antonio was not an innocent bystander. In fact, it's becoming more and more clear that he may be the mastermind, which would also explain why he was the only one who didn't get shot in the car that night.
Okay, so this is what I want to know. What y'all trying to say? That I had something to do with this shit?
We want to know what
I want to know what happened.
I told y'all what happened. I told y'all what happened. Period. If y'all, after I got home, if somebody came, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
You just told us no one else came.
Nobody came. That's what I'm saying. I ain't got nothing to do with that. So I'm telling you all exactly what I know.
How does someone who's in the back seat where two people get shot get arrested where the guns are that are used to kill and shoot?
So them the guns that
Yes.
well, but that's what I was gonna ask you. Didn't even get hit up.
Well, where did you see him blood coming from? I'll ask you that.
I didn't. I just seen his head. I couldn't see all. I just seen his head like this.
I'll put it this way, it was somewhere in the upper extremities.
And one of those guns was the one that did it.
100%. And you know those casings that get ejected? Absolutely match all three.
And it had my fingerprint on it.
Are you listening to what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you ain't saying that part. It had my fingerprint on
The
it.
guns that were used, we haven't got them tested yet. Okay? I'm not going to lie to you. Okay?
Yeah,
But the guns that were used during this crime were found in the same house where you were arrested.
Less than 10 hours later. We want the guy that actually pulled the trigger.
Yes.
Who? Listen, this is what I want to know. Y'all saying y'all got, for one, y'all just said out your mouth, you just said out your mouth that y'all got the Ring camera.
I didn't say about the ring.
You said, you asked him, he asked you, he literally just asked you last time y'all was here, he said it was a Ring camera. You said, yeah, it was a Ring camera at the first house. I listened to
No,
you.
I said, where is the ring camera? And then you said,
Okay,
and then you
either
told the
way
girl,
it
you told her.
Alright, either way it go, we got the Ring camera in the front. I know it's a Ring camera right there, I saw it. But, and she already just said it. Y'all got this camera, y'all got whatever cameras around. When did y'all see me put 3 guns on my person and leave?
We're not saying that.
No.
So where did this come? So
So that's what we're trying to understand.
Man, this sounds like some bullshit, bro.
We're trying
Okay? I'm not bullshitting with you.
Alright.
When we tell you that these guns match the casings, okay? We're telling you that these guns match the casings. And it's not like we got these guns 2 or 3 weeks later or 4 weeks later and it changed hands. No. This is literally less than 12 hours.
This not even the same gun, bro.
They are the same guns.
It does look, it looks
This
different.
gun, bro?
These
guns?
two are the same as these two, I can tell you. We just compared the serial
They
number.
zoomed in
They
on-
zoomed in.
Because they're recovered, obviously, so we know the serial numbers. Zoomed in, we have a program for the computer that can zoom in.
I ain't seen your line, but I'm saying this gun for sure ain't this gun.
It
This
does
gun
look different.
like
I
it.
know it looks different because of the angle in which it was shot. Okay, and this is printer paper. It looks different.
Bro, this don't look different. No,
This
you
one
can see
is not the
ridges.
same one. This
Yeah, I
one
was
is
gonna
not the
say, you can see
same.
the ridges.
This
That's
one,
the
which
same
looks
gun,
gold, but it's not. It's just that it's because it's on, on paper.
My thing is you can only bullshit so far.
Yeah.
But then like science, right? This is science.
Right.
This is telling us that when that casing got ejected, that they were fired from these guns. All right.
Okay.
It helps us out. And then it helps us to explain to people like you that we're not sitting here lying to you.
Okay.
Antonio wasn't on video taking the guns away because he had accomplices. But it will be years before investigators get a better idea of exactly how those guns got back to the house where he was arrested. In the meantime, detectives will pressure him into admitting something else: his role as a middleman.
Do you think that we think you have some involvement in this?
Hell yeah.
Okay, now
everybody do shit.
Okay. So involvement means a lot of different things, right?
Yeah.
You can either be the planner, like in anything. You can be
The middleman.
the middleman, like you said. You can be a lookout. You can be a shooter. There's different things, roles that people play, and it's called what? Party to a crime. All that encompasses party to a crime. And that's what we're trying to get here. All right? Because obviously one person is alive. You saw that person drive away.
Two people. Me and
Two. You. One person is not here to tell that side of the story. One person died. But what we have that's very valuable is the person's phone, and actually multiple phones. Right? And when somebody dies, and obviously there's drug dealing and all that, and we know what's going on, but people give passcodes and we get a bunch of information. And then plus stuff that's deleted, these cell phone companies, you can get it up to like about a week or two, so we're gonna have everything. Not only from your phone, not only from his phone, from his phone and anybody else that's involved. Okay? So we need to know the role that you played in this. And we know you had some money on
I
it.
was shooting a video.
And we know you had some money on it.
We just want you to get out in
Right.
front
And
of this.
you say you got some money on him. Was his money still there?
No. But listen to me. You need to play this out, how this is gonna look, right? You
All
told
right.
us a story, and then we come back and we tell you these guns that were used that match all the casings at the scene were the ones that caused death.
Okay.
And you were there and you were arrested.
What you mean I was there?
How is that gonna play out?
I don't know. I don't care about that part because I ain't got nothing to
You
do
care
with
about it, dude.
I don't got nothing to do with it. That's why I'm gonna keep telling them till I go to court and I go to trial.
That's
But
almost
I got
nearly
nothing to do with it.
impossible.
I shoot a video. I was just
That's
shooting.
almost nearly impossible.
What's nearly impossible is explaining to y'all how I got these guns.
Yeah,
Back to the house.
let's go back to this. How are you middling the deal?
What you mean?
How is this going on? Because this is not just some random photograph that you try to explain. These are those guns.
Yeah, these.
Okay, explain that.
Somebody I know has some guns for sale.
Okay, which are these?
And then I just.
Okay, and you told how summarize this conversation with you.
What you mean?
Like you're trying to get some money, and then did the deal go through, or how was it gonna happen?
And you would see the text message. You would have said, "All right, pull up, let me buy this." No, he
Okay,
just.
so what was the hold up on the deal?
What was the hold up? What you mean?
Like that? Why didn't he want to buy any guns?
I think he got guns already.
Antonio's story left everyone outside that car nameless and unidentifiable. Zavon is the only other person detectives have who was actually there. Detectives will reestablish his connection to Antonio, but after listening to the second version of his story, they'll soon realize that there was a third person involved.
What was the purpose of you guys walking up there? And I think you're leaving somebody behind. Because mind you, okay, since you last spoke to Scott, okay, we've been canvassing this area since this happened, okay? There's video that shows it, okay? What were you wearing?
Black jacket on.
Black jacket? What kind of pants?
Black pants.
Black, all black? Are you sure? Okay. Could you be mistaken? So I'm going to show you a couple still images, okay? Just to let you know that I'm not. Xavier, you seem like a wise young man, okay? And you're being truthful with me. I think you got yourself tangled up in something that you probably were not ready for. Do you remember this? Does that look familiar to you?
That's a liquor store.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you remember walking through there at any time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which way did you approach? This is the street where this happened. Which way did you come from? So, from over here, which would be west. Okay? Do you recognize these two individuals? Yeah, I'll go get you one.
You said what two individuals?
Yeah. Do you see these two individuals?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right there it shows two. Is either one of these you?
No.
You certain of that?
Yes.
Okay. What's different here?
It's three people.
Yeah.
Same individuals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Walking in the same direction. So who are you leaving out? And why?
I'm not even nobody out.
So who's that third person? So Zavon, this is what I'm a little confused about, okay? You're friends with Tone,
Yeah.
but this guy is friends with Tone, right?
Yeah, I don't know what he is to Tom.
Okay, but they know each other. Enough where Tone asked you to come and pick him up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you guys are trying to look for smoke, right?
Mm-hmm.
These Tone knew these dudes are busting moves, sitting there busting moves, okay? Sitting there just selling.
Did Tone set this up?
So why are we acting like we didn't know that the two were connected? Because it doesn't make sense to me that you guys would call a random person that nobody would know out of the blue, and when Tone's someone who asked you to come and bring his friend somewhere, you know?
No, I said Tone. I mean, the dude that was in the car with us knew the dude, but he sent him to somebody else to buy something from somebody else. Whoever he called to buy the smoke, he knew him, but he didn't have no smoke at the moment, so he sent him to somebody else. That's what I said.
Know this person?
No.
Again?
No.
Does it make sense to you that you allow somebody to get in the car that you're cruising with? Somebody out of the blue, never met?
With a gun?
Somebody that you say has a gun? To me, that doesn't make sense, and honestly, I'm not buying it, but...
Both Antonio and Zavon gave their version of events in May of 2023. And for almost 2 years, that's all detectives had. 2 stories that never quite lined up. A mysterious third person outside the car. And most importantly, no way to tell who pulled the trigger. Then, in March of 2025, a man named Zavon Simmons was arrested for something unrelated entirely. And under pressure that has nothing to do with police, he finally said what neither man ever would, thinking the whole time that in doing so, he'd be set free. He would be completely wrong. The dummy force was strong with this one.
So, I'm like I said, I say whatever I gotta say about this whole little situation. Like, I don't know, I just want to make sure that I'm not, like, personally, I didn't do anything, I was just there. You feel me?
Okay.
I just want to make sure that I'm not incriminating into anything as to where it's making it seem like I did something at all. Because I didn't fire any weapon or anything like that, I was just there. And I will admit my wrongs.
Right. Gotcha. So number one, Brian and I are homicide detectives. And just listening to you talk, it kind of sounds like you want to talk about a homicide, right? This case that I think you're going to talk about, Brian was a part of it. So he know a lot of the details of the case.
I'm pretty sure you do. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with you. I pay, like I said, that shit fuck my mental. I check my phone every day about, you feel me? For 2 years straight, I've been checking my phone. I'm pretty sure you know about it. I'm pretty sure you.
We can have a discussion.
I know.
We can have a discussion.
It ain't finished yet, so it's still open, so shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So first things first,
we gotta read your rights because we're talking to you and you in custody, right? And technically, you're not in custody for this incident you're gonna talk about. You're in custody for what happened today. This your binding paperwork right here. This is what you got arrested for today. It's a gun and some weed. All right? So we gotta read your rights, talk to you about the case. And then we'll just go from there, man. All right?
After he's read his Miranda rights, Zavon starts talking. And soon, detectives will get more information about the case in an hour than they had in their entire investigation 2 years ago.
Like the day before this incident happened, whatever, me and little bro, me and Tom, we was chopping it up, whatever. And he had been kicking around, whatever. But I guess one day or whatever, like, I guess because Tom used to always like be in the back seat of him.
Say that again. Tony used to blame.
No, I ain't say blame.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I said Tony used to always be like in the back seat of him. Like every time like they used to kick it, whatever, he used to always be like behind him. Like somebody always used to be LCB, like in the passenger seat, whatever.
Okay.
So that night before, whatever, Tony had told me that he had seen texting his phone that he was trying to line Tony up. I don't know. To be honest, I didn't see the text because I went there with her. But this is what he had told me.
Okay.
So the next day or whatever.
Wait, Tony told.
No, he didn't tell. I said.
You saw a text and
saw a text. Yeah, Tony had been riding around for like the last little couple of days. Or whatever. The day before the incident or whatever, he had told me that while he was in the car with him, whatever, he had seen him texting somebody. Basically saying like he was trying to line Tone up, whatever. Like, I don't know if it was like on some robbery shit, whatever the case is, but like, I guess he was trying to set him up. So Tone had told him. So, the next day or whatever, I can't recall like if it was, I can't recall like what time early, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest. He was kicking with during there like that whole day down there, you feel me? The whole day he had been texting me like trying to like find a position to rob him, whatever. So the whole day he been texting whatever, he been texting me whatever while he been with him, whatever.
Was the plan, was he gonna rob?
Yeah, that he's supposed to rob him.
Okay. And who else was with? Who else was supposed to be?
Too.
Okay.
But I just like. Right. Jordan.
So,
Oh, I'm sorry.
So Tone suspected that he wanted to rob him,
Yeah, you see,
which prompted him to want to rob.
You gotta say that I seen the text message the day before or whatever.
And this was in a car? So he just happened to look over at his text message?
Yeah, he said he was behind him, whatever, he had seen the text or somebody.
Hit it real quick to make sure it's like, okay, you're good.
I don't know Lil Dude, man. Lil Dude, I think his name is Xavier or something. Dude, he got the monitoring on.
Zavon has just named both Zavon and Antonio, directly implicating them in the murder of Kevin Cross. But soon, he'll clue detectives in on the third person caught on camera outside the vehicle that night.
Me and Zay was in my car, but we was parked down towards, what is that? It's not Congress, but it's going towards that little area.
So south, the park that's over there?
Yeah, like that way, yeah. So, now Tony was the person that kept on like feeding me everything because he in the car with it.
Texting you or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was texting me and so I don't know, me being honest, I'm not, like, when situations happen in my life, whatever, like, it always be something that happened or something that tell me, like, this not the situation or something. Yeah, you feel me? And it was one of them moments. So he kept pressing the issue, like, come on, you sweet, you sleep, whatever, like that, whatever. He just kept pressing the issue. Yeah, like sleep, whatever. Come on, easy, whatever. in my head though, someone just kept telling me like, oh, so I tell him no. So we finally got out the car. Zay like, my brother right around the corner with her. Like, you wanna see if he come? I'm like, she what you gonna do? So his brother pulled up.
Zay brother pulled up?
Yeah. I don't know him. I don't know. This is my first ever time seeing him. I don't know this man at all.
Okay.
You feel me? So I just know he had dreads.
Okay.
So
Real quick about that.
I'm gonna be honest. This is what I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest. That night it was dark as hell.
Okay.
I only seen him one time, that was that one time he had dreads. I didn't see like
His face?
You feel me? I don't know him, you feel me?
I don't want to show you a picture if you actually didn't see him. Okay. You know what kind of car he was in?
He wasn't driving, he was in a red car. He was in the passenger seat.
He was in a red car?
So he got dropped off to y'all?
Yeah, he was in a red, yeah.
That car?
I don't know if it was that car, but it was a red car like that, yeah.
Was a red car similar to that?
Now, according to Zavon, Zavion's brother played a key part in the shooting. But this is coming from the mouth of a man detectives still can't trust.
Zay brother, he woke up, and this what made me feel, but this why I've been f***ing up my mental and everything and like that. I understand the severity of the whole situation within the first place, whatever, and then let alone just this lifestyle, whatever, like being in the hood and stuff like that, like stuff like this going on all the time, whatever. Not saying that it's a positive or you feel me, but I've been in these type of situations before or whatever. So, and me personally, like I said, like I don't care about like a motherfucker say like they real or whatever, bullshit or whatever. Me, I believe in that too, whatever, but I believe real is real and right is right and wrong is wrong, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So, as his brother walked up, he opened up the door, he just shot. He ain't even say like.
Whose brother shot? Zay's?
Yeah, he the first person to walk
And he
up.
opens up the driver's door?
Yeah, and he
Okay.
just shot. So, he didn't even say like, oh, it's a robbery, you feel me? That's the first thing that happened. He just boom, boom. And then I heard a couple more shots, whatever, from Zay's side or whatever, like that or whatever. And me, I'm in the back or whatever. I got my gun pointed, whatever, just to make sure I don't see anything happen to them, whatever.
Sure.
So, I see Tone jump out the back seat. Tone jumped out, but he like made himself aware that we knew who he was. He like, oh shit, y'all tripping. And he jumped out.
Which door? The driver's door or the front passenger side? Like
No, I don't know if he jumped out the driver or I know he just on this side, so he jumped out.
on this side?
Yeah.
At the back seat?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he jumped out or whatever, then he got the ring like, oh, tripping. And then Zay, his brother and Tony, they all ran in that direction.
Check this out. So after this happened, you run west, they go east. Then you go south on 51st. You don't know where they go.
No.
Call you and ask you if you okay.
Yeah.
You tell them you good. And then Tone call you,
Yeah, called me and asked me where I was at.
ask where you at, and then y'all meet up at your car.
No, he picked me up from the little parkway area, and he drove me my car. Remember my
Tone
car?
picked
Car's
you up.
over here somewhere.
Yeah, my car is on the same. But he
Tone picked you up?
Yeah.
In what car?
I mean, my bad. I'm sorry too, my bad. He picked me up, but his girl was the driver. Yeah, she
Her?
Yeah, she was one of the drivers.
Okay.
Okay. And do you know what kind of car that was?
I don't know.
No. So she must have been in the area too when this was happening.
I had to.
Okay. Because they picked you. This had to be minutes after.
She
this.
worked right over there. She do hair. She's doing hair right now. I don't know if she. Yeah, that's she was working at a little shop right there or some shit right there.
Okay.
So they pick you up. Is it Tone, Zay, and Zay brother in the car?
No, they not in the car. It's just
It's
Tone, his girlfriend, and me.
Tone, his girlfriend, and you. Okay.
What happens with the guns?
In the morning, Tone had called me whatever, and he had me meet him right there back by the little parkway area where he had picked me up. He had me meet him right there, and I gave him the gun that I had, and then like an hour later, that's when he got locked up.
Detectives now had a concrete understanding of who was involved and what happened to the weapons afterwards. And according to Zavon, it was Zavon's brother who pulled the trigger.
Did you ever fire that gun that night?
Yeah, I think I fired it like one time, just like in the like scariness when everything had happened.
Everything happened?
Yeah.
Okay, so you believe it's a 40 and you believe you fired it once. Do you remember which direction? Did you fire it towards the direction of the car? You said you were like this?
I was aiming that way over there, but I'm gonna be honest, like, cause I just heard boom, 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 and then I shot once or whatever, and then I just seen them jump out with there. I knew they was good, and I just ran.
But I just feel like I was the smartest person in that situation. Like I feel like I had the brightest brain. I feel like I could have stopped everything. You feel me? That's why I said like the energy was up and stuff like that. I feel like I had the opportunity to just like, no, we ain't doing this, whatever, and end everything. And that's why I said I felt bad because like I said, Tone was trying to play the robbery. You feel me?
So this was Tone's planning.
Yeah, Zay brother didn't come with the, I feel like he didn't come with the intentions of a robbery, you feel me? Like you just opened up the door and shot, you feel me? You didn't let him know like, oh, put your hands up or I'm trying to take something.
He never told you that he was gonna shoot.
No, he never told none of that. We just.
And all this was over, you guys were gonna rob him because he was gonna rob Tone.
Kevin Cross was shot and killed on May 18th, 2023. Detectives were never able to definitively prove who pulled the trigger first. What they could prove was who planned it, who coordinated it, and who showed up armed. Antonio Carr pled guilty to felony murder and was sentenced to 18 years. Zavon Terrell pled guilty to felony murder and was sentenced to 21 years. Javon Simmons' plea hearing is still pending. The man Simmons identified as the primary shooter, Zavon's brother, has never been publicly charged. Kevin was 27 years old. Our hearts go out to his family. Do you think there was a third shooter? Let me know in the comments. Please subscribe and check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here.